Now you seem to be on this collision course with Usman if he holds the belt, right? What is your mindset towards that fight?
Man, that's a fight that we've talked about. You know, me and him, we were in the Ultimate Fighter, and that's how we got to the UFC. And training together, and kind of we got into the UFC in the same night, and we started our careers in the UFC together. That kind of like we've talked about fighting each other. You know, we thought and we knew that we had the talent to get all the way to the top. We knew that one of us would get up there, you know, before the other. And we knew that at some point, you know, it might happen. We might have to fight. And I don't think it's a big deal for any of us. We're both competitors, and we're really competitive. In training, we have always kind of tried to best each other out in whatever kind of way we could. And we had fun with that, you know. So I think it is going to be kind of like different, you know. We do have the friendship. We don't want to kind of like, I would never want to injure him. I don't think he ever wants to injure me as well. But when we're fighting, it's different. We put those things aside and we compete. We go there to be the best. So I think it's just going to be, you know, another guy facing me. And it's going to be a little bit more fun because he knows me. He knows what I want to do. He knows where I don't want to be. He knows the things that I don't like. And that kind of makes it a bigger challenge. And I love challenges, man. I want the toughest fights. And I think Kamaru is one of the toughest. Right now, at this point, he is the toughest fight in the division. So I definitely want to go and eventually fight for that title and fight against against Usman.
Yeah, it's something that interests me. Even going into the Burns and Usman fight, I was interested in that aspect, and it made it more exciting. And now, you know, you might be heading up there and facing your former teammate, makes it exciting. And I feel like a lot of people, they're like, oh, they were friends. You know, why are they fighting each other? You know, like they go into that argument, but they forget this is a sport and this is an individual sport at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you see other individual sports like racing, tennis, all these people face each other all the time and they train together. Sometimes they're teammates and they still face each other. It's different, a little bit different in fighting because we're actually kind of like we're fighting each other, you know, we're hitting each other, we're trying to submit each other, put each other out. So that kind of you know, kind of messes with people's mind. They're like, man, how are you gonna hit your friend? But we hit each other in training, you know. I've been punched hard by Kamaru, and he has been punched hard by me. So it's not going to be that different in a fight. Obviously, it's small gloves. There is more damage to it, but man, it's not. We're used to this, you know. It's not a big deal.